This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning, and we're at 142 State Street, Berlin, New Hampshire. We're doing a sewer inspection on this pipe, and there was a clog with some baby wipes that the homeowner had removed, so we had come in to do an inspection, and we're about 76 feet where it ties in with the city sewer. So we're going to start performing the inspection back towards the check valve that's located in the floor. There's a little bit of root right here, so it looks like a chimney's down in the street. The connection appears to be in pretty good shape. Yeah, she just turned it here, I can see it. A little bit of offsetting on that section. It's the old purple hued clay, which means it's the old, real old stuff, because they did a different firing process back then. So this is going back 100 years on that one. The newer stuff is like an orange color. Just heard a vehicle drive over a manhole, so. I mean, there are some offsets inside here so far, but they're not too bad. I mean, considering the age of that pipe, I mean, that's old. When was the house built?
1910.
1910. Oh, yeah, so definitely 100 years.
Yeah.
Right here, this section here, there's definitely a little bit of offsetting inside here. You can see a little bit of water that's pooling down on the bottom there.
Yeah.
What happens is that water can get underneath, start to wash away the bottom of the pipe, and it'll start to drop over time.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very common in clay, especially with old pipes.
But is that on my property now or theirs?
69 feet, I would say we're probably darn near close to being in the road. This is all some old stuff inside there. So this is all original.
But see, the maintenance man said they replaced the pipe all the way to the rock wall.
So if they replaced all the way to the rock wall, then we're probably somewhere out in the city somewhere. Because there's a patch out there that they cut, and that patch is in the middle of the road.
Correct.
Wipes love to get hung up in this stuff. The old clay can be, it's porous, and it's got little granules in it over time that build up as it loses its glaze, and it'll grab. Where you PVC, it's nice and slick. It'll help push it down.
Yeah. Well, you could see they all went to the same spot and got held up on the root.
So at about 56 feet, we're transitioning to SDR 35, which is probably the road out there. So, I mean, the measurements and everything appear to be correct. Because I can't see them digging up that road and leaving old clay in there. All this SDR 35 looks nice. No issues with it. clay out the street, even with its slight offsets and everything, with its age, isn't too bad. It's a
Well,
lot worse.
and that's their responsibility,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I mean, you're responsible for a clog right up to the city tie-in where it drops in, but they were supposed to be responsible from the curb out
Yeah.
for damage. But you got to prove that there's damage, and there's an insufficient amount of damage to say
Right.
anything's going on down there. It's the wipes, and the roots are just considered like maintenance.
All right.
The pipe would have to be severely sagged or structurally failed. So right around 31 feet, I think this is where the wall is, where there was that small section. This is where I think they left the pipe in between there. It should be just a small, short section of plastic again, right?
Well, and the wall's probably
Yep.
a foot and a half thick.
Yep, so they definitely left clay pipe. They're 2-foot sections. So it looks like this section right here is about a foot, and then the other one looks like it's a full 2-footer. So they brought it up to a certain point. It looks like they used a snap cutter to make the cut for that, so they left half that pipe there. I mean, honestly, they should have just trenched underneath it. They went through that whole process there.
Well, they have a place where they said, see the new cement, that's where we replaced the rocks, so I don't know if they took the rocks out. I don't know why they didn't replace
They
it.
probably just left it there and dug on each side of it and then reconnected. It's kind of lazy, especially for a small section like that, because now you have that small section that's so tiny it can break easy.
Yeah.
So that wall could settle on and break, especially if there's like, say if that wall on that stone, underneath that stone's got a little bit of a point or something on it, and as it's pushing down, right through that clay. So far, it appears to be happy, so.
Yeah, and as long as the piece is in good shape.
16 feet, transition again. This looks like it's cast iron, so yeah, we're inside the building now, coming back this way. And I store these videos on YouTube, so as long as YouTube's up in there, something changes years down the road, you have another clog, and you can see if something shifted or moved, or then you have a history of what's going on.
And it's listed under 142 State Street?
Yep.
Okay. Good to know.
Got hundreds of these things. And that's just when I was able to start recording.
Oh, and the other thing I meant to ask you is, there was a aluminum foil sort of piece between the cover and the hole.
Okay.
Should we replace that, or?
I don't know why they would have had that there.
Had some red printing on it.
I've never seen that
It
before.
just was like a 8-inch square.
Maybe is the thing gone on this side? Do that.
No, there was a black cover.
Yep.